Thinking of testing your skills against the toughest difficulty for Uncharted Drakes Fortune? Well, take it from me, they weren't kidding when they called it brutal, so these are my 5 tips for brutal mode survival. Tip number 1. Aim from behind cover rather than in cover. So let me explain what I mean by that with this clip. So as you can see, I take cover, and then when I aim, you're just standing out of cover now. You're not even in cover anymore. You're just waiting to get shot at. And trust me, in brutal mode, you will get shot at. So instead, you should probably aim while standing close behind cover. That way, you're more protected, but you can also get better angles on your enemies. It's easier to pull off headshots because you have time to take the shot. And you're protected as well. And sometimes this game has some dodgy angles, so you can actually kill enemies and they can't even hit you. Also use your shoulder switch to make sure that you can quickly switch between sides. And you also have freer movement, because when you're stuck in cover you're just glued to that wall, so you can just walk back and forth and stay protected. Tip number 2, keep your distance and be patient. In brutal mode you could be killed in 1 or 2 shots, 2 if you're lucky. So to improve your chances, I would advise you stay as far back as you can so you can pick people off one at a time. And then you can sort of peek out of cover, wait until you can see someone, quickly get the shot on them, and then get back in cover and wait and rinse and repeat. Also listen out for people who may be trying to rush you. They may say something like, "I'm going for it," and then if you know that's coming, then you can back up into the room a little bit further with your gun aimed, and then you can get the drop on them before they get the drop on you. However, the later enemies may not say that, the ones with the armour and stuff, they're a little bit more tactical and silent, so you'll have to just keep an eye out for them because they do sort of approach you and they can get round behind you very quickly and then take you out. If you do have a lot of enemies coming towards you, then use blind fire to stagger them, and that will slow them down and they may stop coming towards you, or just throw a grenade just to shock them, because then that will just stop their advance, because you just need to do anything at this point just to stop them shooting you. Finally, be patient at the end of a gunfight. There's nothing worse than stepping out, thinking you killed everyone, walking along your merry way, and then just getting shot right between the eyes by that one last guy. It happened to me a lot, and it was infuriating. So, when you think you've killed everyone, just listen out for the musical cues to tell you that, it's all over, or just listen out for any stray bullets you might hear or something. Just be certain it's over. Also, if you have a companion with you, keep an eye out to see what they're doing. Usually when a fight's over, they run towards you, or they'll run towards whatever it is they're programmed to do. So just take your time. Tip number 3 is a trick to gain more ammo by switching your weapons. One of the things that makes brutal mode difficult is the fact that ammo is limited, so when you kill an enemy you may pick up 4 bullets from them or something. But I discovered a little trick to ensure that you get more ammo than you should, or you would normally. So what I discovered was, whenever you pick up a brand new weapon, depending on what it was, like a pistol you would get full amount of ammo, or a long gun you would get about half the amount of ammo you should get. So in this example, I have an M4 with 11 bullets, and when I pick up more ammo for it, I only get 4 more. So to get more ammo for my M4, I pick up the shotgun, then I go and pick up a brand new M4 that I've never touched before, and now I have 37 bullets, and now I'm able to go around the room and pick up all the other ammo for the M4, giving me more ammo than I would have had before. Tip number 4, learn from death. So much like Dark Souls, you will die a lot, and I died a total of 300 plus times more in my brutal playthrough than I did in my crushing playthrough. So that's a lot of times that I heard that really, really annoying death sound. So on average I was dying at least 20 times every firefight, probably more in the more difficult ones. However, when you start doing a section over and over again, you tend to see enemy patterns forming, and you can use that to your advantage. So think about when you're dying, well, who normally kills me? Where do they normally stand? How much time do I have before that guy on the left starts running towards me to get me? That kind of stuff you can put together and start forming a strategy. And you will actually see a lot of enemies start doing the same things over and over again. Like, I was in a section where this guy kept hiding behind this crate right next to me because they were trying to shoot Elena, because for some reason they weren't looking at me, because if you stay hidden for long enough they just forget you exist. So you can use them as a distraction, and that way you can sort of pick people off one at a time, then go back into cover, let Elena, and they will kill people, thankfully. The AI, it does take them a while, but eventually they do kill people, so you can go back, take your time, wait in cover, and eventually you'll be able to anticipate what the enemies are going to do and form a strategy that you can stick by.
Sweet.
Tip number 5, persevere. So as we've established, you will die a lot, and a lot of those will be BS deaths. Yeah, so you just have to keep going, just keep trying. Eventually, it is possible, you will get lucky. One of those times, after this cutscene, the people won't shoot you in the head, you won't die instantly, you will make it through. So, you just gotta hope for that luck, really. Personally, I think chapters 4, 5 and 6 are the most difficult because you're trapped in a lot of small spaces, not really much to go, and you have the weakest weapons. So I think if you can make it past those 3 chapters, I know you can make it. You can beat Royal Mode. I believe in you. So just practice these strategies, and good luck.